here's a perfect example. I get this email quite often from people that feel that they have to observe the feasts of the Lord. They say, I'll read you from verse 6, 1 Corinthians 5, verse 6. Your glorying is not good. Do you not know that a little leaven leavens the whole lump? Therefore purge out the old leaven, that you may be a new lump, since you truly are unleavened. Okay? For indeed, Christ our Passover was sacrificed for us. Therefore let us keep the feast, not with the old leaven, nor with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth. What feast is he talking about there?
Well, he's talking about all the old feasts. But
Only in that, what I just read you. What feast was he talking about? I'll read it again. Your glorying is not good. Do you not know that a little leaven leavens the whole lump? Therefore purge out the leaven, that you may be a new lump, since you are truly unleavened. For indeed, Christ our Passover was sacrificed for us. Therefore let us keep the feast, not with old leaven, nor with the leaven of malice and wickedness, but with the unleavened bread of sincerity and truth.
Well, it said Passover in there.
That's what everybody says. Everybody says he's talking about the Passover. He's not talking about the Passover. Christ is our Passover.
Right.
What came immediately after the Passover? 7 days called the Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Right.
He's talking about our life in Christ. There were 3 pilgrim feasts. Those pilgrim feasts picture our life in Christ. The Passover pictures Christ's fulfillment of that feast. And then we have our obligation in relation to that. He's speaking about the Feast of Unleavened Bread. He said it like 10 times in there.
Yeah, he did.
But everybody
He did.
says it's Passover because he says, let us keep the feast right after Passover. He's not speaking about the Passover. Christ is the Passover. We keep the feast. Not keeping leaven out of our house, the bread, but keeping sin out of our lives in the bread of life, Christ.
Wow.
Everybody see that?
Yep.
That is what's going on. And people misapply those verses and they come up with a faulty hermeneutic. They now have a problem in their theology and they say we have to observe the Passover. And so they're out there to this day observing the Passover because they think that's what Paul is talking about. Everything has to be taken in context.